It's time to say goodbye to complicated if statements in Excel. In this video, I'm gonna show you the switch function that can simplify your formulas and make your spreadsheets more efficient. If you are ready to change the way you use Excel, this video is for you. Here we have a table with a list of sellers and the sale value, and you want to do a rating based on the sale value. If the seller is a seller, it will be because he has sales greater than or equal to 9,000. If he is a B seller, the sales are between 3,000 and 9,000. And if he is a C seller, the sales are less than or equal to 3,000. So I'm gonna do this calculation using two formulas, the if function and the switch function. You're gonna see how switch function it's much more easy and much more simple than the if function. Let's start with if function. If you have any doubts on how to use the if function and want more details about it, I'm gonna put a link here in the screen for you to access and see it later, okay? So let's begin. If a logical task, if our value is higher or equal to 9,000, I'm gonna freeze the column or use absolute reference to facilitate my work. I just hit F4. If my value is greater than or equal to 9,000, then it's a seller. If not, we have to put another if inside an if because we have three arguments and if only accepts two. So we call another if and go again. If B2 greater than or equal greater than 3,000, hit F4, it's a B. Otherwise, we only have one option left, so it's a C. Close parenthesis, close parenthesis. Here it is. You can see that the color of the cross changed to black in the right corner here. Just double click it and the formula will be dragged automatically to the other rows. There he is. We have this if sale. As you can see, we have a if inside another if to bring three different conditions. Now, let's do the same thing with the switch function. The switch function already exists in Power BI, I think since the beginning of the Power BI. It's a much more simple function, as you will see in a minute. So after you get used to use the switch function, especially if you use Power BI on your daily basis, you will find much easier than the if function and much more simple to apply a logic. So let's give it a shot. Equal switch. It's evaluate an expression against a list of values and return the result corresponding to the first matching value. If there is no match, an optional default value is returned. So what is the item that we need inside our expression? The first item, it's an expression like if function. We're gonna evaluate if it's true or false. So I want the true. So if my condition is true, then returns me a value. If it's false, go and search for the next condition and so on, so on, so on. So, okay, if it's true, what? My value is greater than or equal to 9,000, freeze the column, freeze the row, so the cell, F4, then it will be an A. If, sorry, force of habit, if my value is greater than 3,000, hit F4, it will be B. Otherwise, it will be a C. As you can see, what we have, expression, a value that is our condition. If that condition is true, return a result. If it's not, I have another condition and another result. In our case, this one, and the returns B. If we have a third condition, we'll give the value 3 and the result 3. Because we only have 3 conditions, the third one will be our last one. It will be the values that are not applied in the 2 first conditions. So we only have to put the result of 3. We don't have to put another condition. Close one parenthesis and hit enter. Let's drag it here. And voila! Let's now analyze the 2 measures. Let's give it a look. Here we have a formula inside a formula. In our first glimpse, it's more difficult to analyze the formula. We need more time to read it and see what it's doing. Now, in the switch version, it's much more simple. Okay, it's a true. So if this value is higher than this, okay, and it's A, and if it's higher than this is B and C. Okay, this one, oh, it's an if this one is higher than this one, it's A. Okay, oh, another if. What is if the die and interpret this one, it's a B and it's a C, and so on and so on. Now, in my example, it's much more simple. But imagine I have worked with cases that I have 6, 7 conditions. And so I have to put 4 or 5 ifs inside an ifs. It would be a large formula with a lot of parentheses and chances of doing something wrong. With a switch, we just have to call one little function and just putting the arguments one beside the other, with not the need to call another function and another function and another function. If you use it on your daily basis in Power BI, you will want to use here in Excel. Since I discovered that switch already exists in Excel, I never use the function again. So that's it. I hope it will help you in your daily cases. So, what do you think of our video today? Let me know all in the comments below. I also want to know what kind of content do you want to see in our next videos. It could be Power BI or it could be Excel. Let me know all. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. I see you guys on our next video. Bye.